Moscow is a historical center of Russia with a huge cultural baggage. In this place, for many years, they composed and performed magnificent music known to the whole world. Concert halls are given great attention here. Moscow boasts beautiful halls of various styles. We will talk about several famous halls of Moscow from different eras, although my colleagues will express their opinion on this matter. One of the best halls in Russia is more than 120 years old. The project of this building was developed free of charge by Vasily Sigorsky, the architect of the Supreme Court, and it is the project what the architect considers his best. But the Russian Musicians Society didn't have enough money to finance the project, so the building was laid down more than once. Director Vasily Safonov opened a special fund to collect donations, so a lot of things there were done for free. The Great Hall of the Moscow Conservatory immediately after its opening became famous for its acoustic. The architect achieved this thanks to the layout of the hall as well as the special design of the stage and the ceiling, which the hollow inside. Now, the acoustic of the Great Hall has the status of the historical monument and is protected by the state. Her conditions is monitored by specialists with the help of computer equipment. Anastasia Alemyeva, artist of the large academic hall Masters of Choral Singing, notes that the acoustic of the hall plays a major role for her, but this hall is also stands out for its ancient atmosphere. The size of the hall also matters. Anastasia likes big halls like this one because they always sound powerful. If the hall has good acoustic, it is possible to perform in it without microphones, no matter how big it is. An interesting fact, if you see microphones on stage, it does not mean that they are sounding. It is likely that these are recording microphones, so that you can broadcast a concert, for example. Concert hall, named after Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky, is one of the largest concert halls in Russia and the main concert venue of the Moscow Philharmonic. The building has gone through many changes. After the revolution, it was transferred to the Vsevolod Merkholt Theatre. The director wanted to destroy the imaginary barrier between the actors and the audience. While construction was going on, a struggle was launched in the country against formalism. Major Holt was arrested and shot. The building was transferred to the Moscow Philharmonic. Soon, the Mayakovskaya metro station opened in its corner part, and the decoration of the concert hall was completed. During the Great Patriotic War, Philharmonic life didn't stop. The concert went on, sometimes even to the sound of an air raid siren. The hall was hardly heated, but the artist always performed only a concert customs. At the beginning of the 21st century, the hall began to position itself as the main concert venue of the Moscow Philharmonic. We have already mentioned online broadcast of concert, and so Anastasia claims that the best way to organize broadcast is in this concert hall. So, you can start your acquaintance with this hall on the YouTube channel of the Moscow Philharmonic. Moscow, the International House of Music, opened 20 years ago, as it became obvious that Moscow needed a new large philharmonic hall. The dome of the building is crowned with the emblem of the treble clef, 9.5 meters height and weighing more than 6 tons. The roller mechanism allows the structure to rotate according to the principle of the weather vane. The composition is made of stainless steel and covered with gold leaf. There are 4 halls in the Moscow House of Music. The Svetlakovsky Hall is a large philharmonic organ hall. By the number of pipes and registers, the organ of the Moscow House of Music is the largest in the country. However, according to the results of the interview, the acoustic of this hall is inferior to the rest of the establishment from today's list. The chamber hall is made in Art Nouveau style. The interior of chamber hall and the foyer is designed in red and green tones with the use of dark red-tinted wood, dark green carpeting, and green marble. The technical equipment of the halls of the Moscow House of Music make it possible to stage multimedia project, synthetic performance that combine various types of art and high technology. This name is given to both the historical district of Moscow and the park located in this area, and the concert hall in the park of the same name. But don't worry, we're better at putting that naming. Among the architectural features of the building is a glass park, a translucent structure without enclosing walls. Glass windows provide panoramic views of the Kremlin, the Old City, and the Moscow River. 2 outdoors amphitheaters adjoin the building. Despite the fact that a lot of attention is paid to the acoustic of the hall. Igor Kolenkov, the piano tuner of the Zaryadia Hall, claims that music sounds a little different in different places, so it is best to choose the center of the hall when ordering tickets. Residents agree that the building of the hall is quite confusing, and it can be difficult to get to the right place. So, if you don't know where to go, feel free to ask the workers at every corner of your thorny path. Residents also note that the new buildings are more spacious than the old ones, which is very convenient for both artists and audience. Which hall to do is a matter of taste, because they are all unique in their own way. It is better to do to everything and more often, and even better, listen to music in them. That's all.